How's everybody doing today?
Pretty good.
So, the goal of today is for you guys to have fun and compete, right? We got the holidays coming up. Everyone's gonna kind of be in a little break, at least rep-wise. We do have Natick the next 2 weeks in Norwood, but for the most part, today's just an opportunity for all you guys. I mean, if you look around, we got guys of all ages, but for you guys to get good reps against guys you're gonna be competing with or against in the near future. So I'm excited to work with you guys today. For those of you guys who train with us regularly, it's not gonna be too much different than what we usually do. You guys are just, we have more time together, get a little more feedback, and be a little more creative with kind of how we structure the lesson plan. But for those of you guys who haven't worked with us before, my name's Joe, and I'll let the other coaches introduce themselves as well.
What's up, guys? I'm Coach Rack. You can just call me Noah if you want. I played at UMass Amherst. I graduated in 2018. I played pro for the last 3 or 4 years, and I just run clinics in Connecticut and Rhode Island mostly. So, yeah.
What's up, guys? I'm Derek Iannone. I played at Endicott College, graduated in 2019, and currently I coach at St. Anselm College at the Division II level.
Cool. So, for a couple of you guys, I'm gonna give you the option if anyone wants to do some technique work early on. It doesn't have to be all about competition today, but for the guys who do wanna compete right from the get-go, you guys will be with me. We'll start down at this end, but anyone who wants to do a little bit more of technical hands-on work, let's come on this side with Coach Derek.
Ooh, nice job with the footwork. I feel like I did something.
You guys both are throwing yourselves way too around the ball. See how you guys come in and meet? Your momentum should still be driving in, but look, so you guys are met, and look, you're both throwing yourselves around the ball. Look how extended you guys are. So none of your force after you meet is going in. You hit and you throw that left hand. So try and drive off this left foot, come in. Just don't throw your left hand as much. This. Sorry. That was better. That one you just came over on too. But that one, when you met too, you didn't just throw your left hand, right?
Yes, I'm throwing this into the ball.
The left hand should be doing the same thing the right hand's doing, in and over. Here, so you get way more force into this ball, but he's very efficient, right?
Yeah.
So you see how his top edge, so his top edge is just right over the ball. See how your first move, you're forward. Your right hand goes straight forward and your left hand goes forward. So we need everything down the line and into him. So I'll kind of show you something to do after this next rep. All right, so this might mess you up like today, but see, you notice that a lot of guys are right over the top. So what I do is your left foot's back like this. I have mine right by my butt end, right here, and I'm a little more square. And what I'm thinking about is just coming over the ball like this, right? And you're punching like this. Really just think about that. All right, left hand, rip over, left hand over, right? Set. That was pretty good coming over. I still, like right here, you could just lift your left hand and lock, but what you do is you jump your left foot back and then your right foot back, and then you saw down, and then you exit. It should be boom, lift your left hand, pull. Yeah. Could go more down the line, but that was pretty good. And the top of your throw.
Middle,
yeah. Oh, everything's forward.
Ready.
Oh, early. Set. Good job. All right, so what we were talking about, remember how you have weight on your hands? Right, that you were the one who had weight on his hands. See how he's floating almost? And the first motion is just over. Watch his head. It's over the top, top sidewall over. I'm not saying this is perfect, but your motion is first forward. You notice how your edge, you go down and then in? So you're going down on this bottom sidewall. I want you to think about coming over like this. This top sidewall should go like this. Left hand and right hand. Left hand ripping over, and then at the same time, down the line.
Good exit.
But the more you also think about it, the harder it's going to be to react, right? There's two aspects, hitting the whistle and then the actual clamp. So if you don't hit the whistle, you're going to lose every time, and as you try and adjust yourself, but still. You see how your hips drop back too? Yeah. I'll show you something you can do on your own. It takes a lot of reps on your own to do it. It's hard to do it live like this. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're thinking about everything, so it's really hard to react to the whistle. Yeah. You have your knee turned in or something? Yeah, you went like this. I would almost just start with it straight, like flat, and drive off. Congrats, by the way. I have to say, no problem. What grade are you in? Okay. I thought there might have been 2. Yeah, you came over the ball well. You just punched straight forward. Yeah. You could rip here too, but.
More of it that time.
Yo, it's your left hand though. So you see how when you meet, your left hand is still going forward? It should be going down the line right here to push in, but you see how like, so you just go around the ball when you meet, and he just sits on it, wraps around his head, but yeah. Good rake. All right, so what do you think you should do to stop that from happening? Let's say instantly.
Go for it.
It seemed like you paused right when you hit it though. So you paused, like you almost hit, and then you almost like pause for a sec. So hit and then lift this left hand up, lock that ball in. So you have the whole thing. If you rip this ball out right here, you'll probably get a forward. Because unless he has his top edge all the way through, like I would just rip every time. Oh. Beat him over the top. Rocco, let me show you this real quick. This is why you rip. He smokes him to this ball, right?
Yeah.
Who should win this ball?
Me?
No, this isn't you.
Yeah.
But watch this. He just rips. The ball comes out. You see that? Yeah.
Set. These guys are all quick.
I would just be careful. You guys are kind of in the neutral zone here. But like your head's just a little bit over your head there. It's a better job coming over here too, by you, right? But just try and finish with your weight all on your right hand. You see how your hips start dropping back? Yeah. Try and keep them over so you finish through that.
Set.
There you go. You see how now that you kept your hips over a little better, you had that whole ball. It probably felt the same to you. But look here, you see how your head is completely smushed down to the ground? Your hips aren't dropping as back as much. We're on this one. Yeah. You see how this one you did that same thing, but the clamp was like down more. You didn't have that whole ball. So if you're going against better clampers, if you don't hit that second clamp, you're gonna get pushed off. Rake. A lot of people are raking you, huh? Every time I watch.
Yeah.
Are you beating them on the clamp or something?
No.
No? I want to watch one where they clamp you. He's pretty good, so. Yeah, so this is what we're trying to do. You see how he's like very upright? His hips are locked in, your hips are rounded, locked in. And you see his clamp is just straight over the top. Boom, down.
Yeah.
Yours is punching initially, you're going forward first. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a good clamp. You kind of take your weight off, right? You see how the ball lifts up like that? Yeah. That's exposed right there. You could get raked out. That's the only thing I would say. Okay. So drag out instead of just like lifting and expose it. Terry got the dub. Alright, I'm gonna tell you something that might hurt you initially, but you see how angled you are right here? When you're angled, what do you think it helps you do? So, when you're angled, it's gonna help you punch down the line, right? It's gonna help you go like this down the line, but it's not gonna help you come over as much. So you should try and do is like square yourself a little more, keep like a little bit of angle so you can come over better. So over, boom, like that. Does that make sense? Yeah. So like, let's scratch it, 0-0. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was talking about with your hips, just your hips a little bit, right? So when you meet people, you're in a really good position, but especially against the berm, he's like a little below you, right? Yeah. Now there's no way you can rotate through his head. You should have just ripped here. You might have got it out. But initially, if you set up a little more, you know, upright, or just sit, like stay low, but sit over the ball. Set. Then you just hit the whistle better, yeah. More down the line though. You see how you still finish here in the middle of your stick?
Yeah.
Everything down the line, shoot down the line. This might not be your head too. You can't take, so once you clamp and you have all the weight on your hand, you can't take it off. That's what happened. So you just took it off to exit and then you ripped it out. You're good, you're good. Too much. Set! Oh, my bad. No, you're good. I was in the way. Yeah. Down. Set. Hold. Set. Good job. That's you either way. I like that crank back you hit real quick too.
This is like a signature win. I've seen
Oh no, you didn't even do it. You kind of start rolling back as you exit. I thought you did all of it. This is kind of rough too. Like he almost like exposed it right here. He almost catches it. But I don't think you need to I think you can just pull out here. I don't think you need to pull back like that and then rip out.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I agree.
Because here, you should just go like that, right?
Yeah.
As opposed to like,
Straight out.
you went like this and then you start bringing it back like, you went like this and then you start pulling it and he actually hit it and then it bounced right there.
Yeah, it kind of just like gives him ground on it.
Yeah.
Instead of just... Oh! Good
Glad you got all that on film because I missed half of it. Yeah, so both of those, so if you just need to keep weight as you pull. Remember I talked about how you're taking weight off as you go? So you come here, you have the ball, and then when you go to exit, you go like this. And the ball is like half clamp, and then that's when he just rips it out because you're rolling back. So the first one you just sat in, you should have exited. The second one, if you did the same thing as the second one, but kept pressure. Oh, now what do you do from here? Boom. All right, let me show you something even better than that with the butt end right there when you do that rip. So let's say you hit that rip, he gets extended here. It was a little more, it was like right here, right? So what, I would just come under here and scoop through, all right? Especially when you're here. And then let's say if he's gonna exit anywhere, where is he gonna exit once you rake him? He's gonna go forward, I'm telling you, so just step down the line, boom. Oh, smoked him. Exit, exit. There you go. Almost got hit. I don't even want to see what happened behind me.
Actually, was that?
You should almost just rip from here.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? And then like you just let him rotate you off. But if you also right here feel like he's rotating, if you throw your left hand low, you won't be teed off anymore. And then you can't get it out. But you also have a crazy broken in head, don't you? Good job.
Good capture. That one, my foot was...
Set. Set. I got this on good film. You see how right here you have this ball, you have this ball, you have this ball. Watch how you exit.
Yeah,
Roll. You take all your weight off your right hand and you roll your left hand back. Clamp, lock in, pull. Right. And just do it over and over, because you have that habit of just like rolling back, which, like, if you meet and they get that rip, it's kind of good. We got a couple more reps. Sorry. Down. Set.
Good body.
Is it twos right now? Set.
Oh, good weight, buddy. Oh, see. Oh, you almost.
That exit still though.
You almost did it again.
Yo, a lot of these you could rip out too, like when he starts like coming, because as he rolls back, especially against like when you feel him, it's hard to feel this, but once he starts going like this, if you just rip, he's exposed there. But you're sitting in there still trying to win the clamp, even though he has more of that ball. Like, so once he gets that top sidewall like pretty clean, you should be thinking about trying to rip out and get that bottom.
Here and he has more of it.
So I would just keep pressure right here, down, and then, but once he gets like this, this is the point where you need to think, I need to rip here.
Oh, good ball.
Yeah, good fight.
Good fight, guys.
Set.
Oh, good capture. Good capture. Oh, nice job.
Set.
Oh, twice.
Head out. You slip to the neutral limit. Set.
There, go Evan. Let's go, Evan.
Get out. Oh! Hey. Armpit. That was good though. Left hand off the line. Seem to be moving back. Set. Good effort though. Set. Good GB, Hayden. Set. Finish. Hey, on those. Just throw it. Set. All right, Hayden got the dub. Now here's what I need everyone to do. Let me get my college guys up front, and I need everyone else on the midfield line. Set. Good kick. Paco up next. Set.
Let's go, Ty. Oh, there we go.
Set. Yep, Nas rolled. Jack. Put the ball in the middle of your shit. Set.
Oh, good ball.
Is that 4-2? Down. He won the day on you. Set. Job, Evan. Dude, they're so lame. Asking your dad to take selfies. Set.
Oh, good pressure, sir. Yo.
All right, Sardina's team, you won. Evan, your team won. Sawyer.
Jackson.
Set.
Oh, we got that. Oh, TV.
1-0.
Oh, don't mess up, you.
Down.
Sir, shut up.
Set. 2-0. Here you go. Both you guys back up a little bit. Set. 3-0. Set. Why are you lining up with the ball so high when you know he's gonna rake you? You should crowd it, if anything.
All right, let's go, baby.
Set.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, let's go, John.
Hayden and Matthew last. Set.
Let's go, Evan. Let's go. Evan. Oh, yeah. Rotate pull. You got that. Connor, let's go, Fritz. Go.
Here you go, last draw.
Easy, that's light.
Let's go, Hayden.
Let's go, baby. Beat Hayden.
You know, Hayden's fast break.
Set. All right, I need that ball. We got it, everyone? Hey, what did we learn today, boys? Someone give me something.
How to clamp heavy while not actually being heavy, just using pressure. Just
You guys are gonna talk, move. Good, right? And how do you guys clamping heavy and clamping light?
put pressure and just.
Yeah, pushing into the ground heavy will help you plunge the ball quicker, maybe pinch and pull it quicker. Being light will help you snap over the top of it quicker. What else?
Your stance.
What about your stance?
What your stance is, like, helps apply pressure, I guess.
So our stance dictates everything we do, right? So if I'm more to the left or in the middle, I might end up overextended. The biggest thing I tell guys is you want to push in this big toe on your left foot into the ground, and you want your weight over your right knee so that I can get right over the ball. Good. What else?
Like getting in and out quick and keeping pressure to if someone's opening the gate on you.
Yeah, how many guys saw that last face-off Alex took? What did he do? Rather than getting in a tie-up battle with someone who's bigger than him, he pinched the ball, and as soon as Ayub threw his left hand, he pulled it out, right? Opening the gate. He played right into what you wanted to do. Perfect. 2 more.
On defensive rake.
What do you mean by that?
Step down while raking.
Yeah, so exactly, and that way you can get in front of him, you make his exit harder, and that's for guys who are really good at pinching the ball and preventing you from raking. You rake and almost shuffle into their body so you can counter them and throw that second layer of playing defensive right away. Good.
Using your left hand more because someone's good at bowling.
Yes, right? Use your left hand more so you can wiggle and get on top of that ball. Overall, I thought it was an awesome day. You guys got a ton of great reps against good competition, and we got great video of it. For those of you high school guys, right, like I saw some of your parents filming, use that footage on some of your highlight tapes. I always joke about this. If any of you guys know Jimmy's son, he sent me his highlight tape. He sent me his highlight tape to edit. And he's like, hey, just take a look at it. And the first face-off was him beating me. And like, yeah, it's funny. But when you guys go against these guys, that's the stuff coaches want to see. Like, I bet you they'd rather see that than the million pinch and pops they see every kid put in their highlight tape of them just going forward against kids who aren't good at facing off in the summer or fall tournaments, right? So you guys can use some of this footage. It's pretty easy. YouTube to MP4. You'll download the video right off the channel, and you'll be able to clip it up and use it for your own footage. But I also, and Noah also has iPad clips we'll throw in a folder that we'll send you guys via iCloud, and that'll just be in our thank you email. But we appreciate you guys coming. I had an awesome time coaching you guys today. I don't know if Derek and Noah have too much more to add.
I would just say, like, reading situationally, you guys stay in the face-offs like too long most of the time. A lot of you guys should rip or exit where you just sit there after you hit the clamp. It's not like you sit and wait to see what happens. You got to be constant. So just like one more tip to leave you guys with, and that's it.
Yeah, I think to Noah's point, the biggest thing about being in this place that I love is you guys can actually battle out the ground balls. And, you know, I get on some of you guys about it sometimes, about not going after them. No matter what you're doing, you should never be lazy on the ground ball, because that's more important than any clamp, than any good whistle reaction, right? Than any counter, is you picking the ball up. And that's what, you know, your high school coaches, your youth coaches, your club coaches, college coaches all need to see, right? If you don't want to be pigeonholed and labeled as a FOGO, pick up every single ground ball, and they'll start by not thinking you're just a FOGO if you can get good ground balls.
So, what I want to say is everyone that I critiqued tonight, right? I told you, I went up to you and I said, what are you doing wrong, right? And if you didn't really know, I would help you out, tell you what you're doing wrong. Now that we have all this awesome footage, I really want you guys to go and watch that footage so you can visualize what I'm telling you you're doing wrong. I definitely tried to show you guys that it'll help translate to fixing that issue and practicing better habit, okay? If any of you guys have any questions, you can reach out to any of us on Instagram. We'll probably be tagged in like a photo or a video or something, but just work on those things that I touched upon during the session.